Guys, welcome back to a podcast episode. I'm filming later at night, so it's really cozy and I really like the vibe of like the blue light, but always let me know if you want to do something different. But this episode, I really wanted to get comfy and cozy, and I just wanted to talk to you guys just before like the new year begins. I think I really wanted to touch on a topic that I think I learned this year. So that'll be really exciting. I just hope that like it doesn't come off the wrong way. But yes, today we're talking about just having privacy and keeping privacy, which is something that I've had to learn and also like regather, I guess. But privacy is something that I treasure, which sounds weird because, you know, obviously I post a podcast and I post my UGC content online and stuff, but I value my privacy like beyond measures. And I think it all comes down to just having control over a thing in my life, which tends to be privacy. But I really think when people are private, it just builds a really cool vibe about you. Like, I love when people are private. Like, an elopement is a dream of mine. Like, I really just want to be really private with my life. And not to say that I don't share my wins, or not to say that I don't want to celebrate my wins, but it's more so the fact that I choose what I put out there. And which is crazy, because if you were to ask me around a year ago, I'm a yapper. I love to yap and I love to share everything about my life, which is true. I love to yap, but I think I do draw a line somewhere in the privacy spec of it, because I just like having privacy, which is crazy because like the less you know about someone, it's kind of cool in my opinion. And especially with social media, with everyone posting everything about their lives and just showing every aspect of life, which is like so unnatural because you're not supposed to know everything about what's going on in everyone's lives at any given moment. It's just crazy how fast a phone can really get yourself down. And so something that I actually started doing is no one has my location. None of my friends. My family do. My mom and my brother do. My dad does not know how to use Find My on my iPhone. So he will have to find me on its own. So whenever that happens, he can use the stars. But yeah, my parents and my brother have my location. I have my brother's location, my mom's location. But I do not share my location with my friends, which is something that I actually felt pretty compelled to do. I think around like a couple months ago. It was still when I was working at my old job, and I felt like there came a certain guilt with sharing your location with people. It came like, why are you not sharing your location with me? Like, I can see your location, but like you can't see mine, or like this petty kind of stuff that would continue. And it just really got me thinking, like, what is the point? Like, what is the point of like people seeing your location? Like, it has no enhancement. Like, I understand if it's for privacy, like for security reasons, like there's always like a couple people in your family, but then it came to a point on my phone where there were 15 people's locations on my phone, and I was like, why do I need to know what 15 people are doing at any given moment? Like, why? And also, it was really odd because I would like force people to share locations with me. And I'll be honest, like, I would be like, hey, like, why aren't you sharing your location with me? Like, you share your location, which is like lame. Like, now I look back and I'm like, that's lame of me. Like, why should I ever have to force someone to relinquish their privacy? Like, it's insane. So if you have any friends that are guilt tripping you into sharing your location, you have the right to say no. Just point blank. But yeah, I would be that friend that's like, oh, like, why don't I have your location? Like, I should have your location on my friend. And now I'm looking back on it and I'm like, dude, I don't need that. And also, it became a point where when I was sharing locations with people and we would catch up after like a week of not seeing each other, we would know exactly what we did because we just track each other on the phone. So then it led to having less productive conversations about like, oh, like, what did you do today? What are you doing? Like, you can't even full-heartedly answer that because you already know what the other person did. So it really got me like mentally not okay. But it was just more so the fact that I just felt violated. And I think it became a point where like my friends would text me if I'm home and be like, hey, like, I know you're home, like, I'm gonna come by. I'm like, what if I'm doing something? What if I'm doing class, or what if I'm hanging out with my mom? Like, what if I'm doing this? Like, I don't even have the right to say no now, like, because you saw my location, you can come over. So yeah, a lot of those things definitely were spewing for a long time. And also, I would just give my location to people who like didn't even know me. And it's kind of weird because it almost feels like you have to, but you don't. And all these like non-close people are like with your location now. And I understand if it's your spouse or if it's someone close in your family and your household, like your roommate, like something where one person in the house goes, okay, like at least I know that like Jasmine is here, Jasmine's there. But like it became a problem. Like I was idolizing that. I was idolizing having people's locations. Like I would brag about having people's locations. And now I quit it. Like I'm just like, whatever. Like people don't need to know what I'm doing, where I'm at. And I also don't need to know where other people are either. Because this is what would happen. It would be like I would wake up and be like, wow, what a good day. And then I scroll on my phone. It's like, oh, one of my friends is in Japan. One of my friends is in LA and my other friend is in Kauai. And I'm just like, wow, like I can't even enjoy my day without knowing what other people are doing with their day. So then it led to like a comparison issue, because now I'm comparing where I'm at and what I'm doing with my day with my friends. And it just was really lame. And I really don't think that like sharing your location with too many people is not a good idea. And, you know, God bless technology. God bless that we can, you know, look up things and have that power. But also at the same time, it's really scary. It's scary that people can know where you're at what time. And it's scary that people can track you when they don't even know you. It's just scary. So that's one thing that I immediately relinquished, and I just felt convicted to give up. I was like, I feel like having my location with people, it's just a waste of time. Like, why am I busy living through other people's lives when like I have my life of my own? So it was really tough to like navigate that first week. But I feel like after that, no desire. I was like, I don't care. Like whatever class, like whatever thing that you're doing, whatever thing, like I don't need to know. And I feel like that led to me also reaffirming that like I didn't need to have FOMO, because I feel like a lot of people who share locations with other people are just having FOMO. They're like, oh, like I want to know where you're at, I want to know what you're doing, I want to know like what's going on. And at the same time, you just don't need to. Yeah, that's something that I immediately learned, was just don't give up the location. It's not that easy. It's like giving out your phone number to someone you just met. They can contact you at any time, but the phone, at least you can decline the phone. The location doesn't lie unless your phone got stolen. But yeah, it just really bugged me when people would check my location and be like, oh, like example, we had a tsunami warning, and past 3 tsunami warnings have not hit my house. Thank Lord and thank Jesus, it hasn't hit my house. And so when you do evacuate, you can't come back for at least 3 hours, or it's a time limit where you can't come back home. And all of my friends are checking my location, being like, why is Jasmine still at home? And then it starts this whole unnecessarily drama. Like people were saying like, oh, like a lot of people were asking why you stayed home even though like you should be evacuating. Like then it turned into like a drama issue. And that's where I was like, oh, people don't need to know that. And you don't owe anyone anything. Like, duh. And so yeah, I just wanted to be able to build like a real and honest connection with people and actually have meaningful conversations when I meet up with them, because I could be like, oh, like what did you do this weekend? Because I don't know what you did. Like, what did you do? And I think that led for a lot of just meaningful conversations and just being able to like reconnect with friends in a different way, instead of being like, oh yeah, I saw you went to town, like what did you do? Like that's crazy. You're just stalking. It's straight up stalking. Like when people stalk your location, it's stalking. So yeah, it pissed me off. Another thing that I did to keep my privacy is I stopped updating people unless they asked. And so, for example, if someone's like, hey, like, how was your weekend? Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, like, what did you do? then of course, open up the leeway. But if you say, oh yeah, like, how was your weekend? You say, oh, good. And then you ask, like, oh, like, what did you do this weekend? It allows for you to get to know the other person better by asking questions. So I think that's a whole different way to keep my privacy, is by asking questions. That is something that I love to do. I love to ask people questions, what they're doing, why they're doing it, how. Like, I love just asking questions. So then at the end of the conversation, it doesn't necessarily feel like on the spotlight. Like, it's almost like, oh, like, I want to know more about you. And I think by learning about other people, that's how you grow connections to other people. So I think asking questions is a massive part about why I can keep my privacy, is because I can almost just be like, oh yeah, like, what did you do? And you can connect your ideas and thoughts with theirs. And obviously there's going to be points where I'm like, oh yeah, I did this weekend too. And like, it'll come out organically. But I feel like for the most part, I try really hard to ask other people questions on what they're doing, because I just like to know about other people too, and just learn about their lives. And so that's my definition of like gaining a stronger connection, instead of me talking the entire time and then the other person's like, wow, I just didn't talk. Like, that's insane to me. Like, what do you mean we went through an hour of talking and you haven't asked, hey, how are you? Like, no, like, I don't support that. It's really nice just not having a chaotic lifestyle, which I think is why I can have privacy. So like, really mirror this private lifestyle like within your day to day. So if that means you post about your day later, or like if you post about something after you've gone, that's enough as sharing your privacy as well. Like, you don't want to share about a location as soon as you get there. Like, ensure that you guys are keeping your privacy and sharing places after you're home or after you've left, so that people don't come and stalk you, because people are crazy and the internet is wild and hackers are wild. Like, please don't. So yeah, I think just that aspect of it. And also I think changing my Instagram from a personal Instagram to like a UGC Instagram helps a lot too. Because now I feel less pressure to post on my personal Instagram. It's more pressure to post on my UGC account. So now my personal Instagram just sits there and it just is glancing. I think I might honestly delete all of the like photos and videos and just post everything on my UGC. I'm not really quite sure. But I just really love to maintain that part of my life kind of just silent. And it really is hard for me to like get vulnerable on the internet sometimes. Like, I just posted a couple videos on fitness, and I think that was super vulnerable for me to share, and it was just tough. But I feel like you choose what you share, so please choose wisely, is kind of where the message I'm trying to come from is. Also, like, when you make decisions, like for me, I decided to go on a caloric deficit at the beginning of November. And it really was tough, because you want to share that you're doing a decision or a diet or a workout or a project or schooling or anything. And it's really hard to not want to share that with other people. But I think the more you share with people, you have to be careful, because the more expectations they have upon you, the more that there's pressure. Even if you feel it or not, there is pressure. And when you do decide to share something out there, it's theirs now. And people are going to be like, oh, Jasmine, I thought you were on a deficit. Like, what are you eating this on Thanksgiving? Like, there will be judgmental either eyes, comments, or anything. Like, if I told YouTube right now, like if I told you guys, hey, like, I'm planning on posting like twice a week, like, you guys would be like, what? Like, you only post once every 2 weeks. Like, what do you mean you're going to post this week? But like, that's the sense of privacy as well, is like, also keep your ambitions private and just really reflect upon yourself. Because even if you do state something out there, I feel like when you don't meet those promises, it wrecks your confidence. So just really think about what you're putting out there. And I guess that's the sense of privacy topic that I'm hitting. It's like, you have to be very careful with what words you say, how you say it, when you say it, who you're saying it in front of, and like all of these different factors play a key role in like how you will be viewed or judged, or how you will proceed to move. And sometimes with the sway of other people, you can deter. So just keep in mind that. And like, if you're a person who like loves to share everything about their life, and they're like, yeah, like, this is what I'm doing, and you like talk, like, yeah, that's cool. But at the end of the day, like, is that other person also interested as well? Like, really think about like your privacy in a sense of like, that is the one thing, like with internet nowadays, like privacy is the one thing that like you can control now. Like, you can control what video goes out under you. I mean, there's gonna be times where people record videos of you, but like when it's your account and you're posting, you choose what you put out there. Like, I'm choosing to put out an episode about this. Like, I can edit it how I would like. Like, I can edit out certain parts. Like, that's me choosing what to keep private and what to not. So just learning that you don't, like, I think the main message is you don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe any explanation. You don't owe anything. If someone asks about, this is a key one too, protect other people's privacy as well, not just your own. So if someone says, oh, like so-and-so said that like she got a boob job. Jasmine, didn't she tell you she got a boob job? I can just be like, oh, you know what? Like, that's her story to tell, not mine. That is my favorite quote to say when anyone wants to start gossip or start talking or anything like that is not about me. Because now it's not only violating their privacy, but now it's your information. So really take into account when you're speaking upon other people that it is their story to tell. And I'm still working on this too. Like, I'm not perfect. I definitely fall into the trap of wanting to know and all this stuff, but at the same time, I just really have to understand that it is really their story to tell and not mine. And like, it's a fact that they want to respect their privacy, and maybe if the story came out too early, or maybe if they decided to do if someone decided to do something too early, it is their story to tell and not yours. Like, I can only tell my story, but I can't tell anyone else's story because that's their story to share. So that's something that I really like to say, to like defer either gossip or drama, especially around this privacy thing, because now I feel like a lot of people nowadays are entitled to this. They're entitled to people's privacy. They think that, oh yeah, sharing your location is normal. Oh yeah, I should know what you're doing at all times. Like, oh yeah, like I should know about why you and your boyfriend broke up. Like, it's a really toxic mentality of people just obstructing other people's privacy. And so if it does not directly affect you, it is not your story to tell. And I think that's something that I have to work on as well as I'm stating this. It's like, if it's not my story, don't tell it. And I'm really trying to get the vocabulary of, you'll never guess what I found out. You never will guess what happened. If it's to me, sure, share it if you would like. But if it's someone else's information, just leave that to them, because unless they tell you something directly, I think it's just really important to value that. And I think we should go back to a society of just valuing each other's privacy, because now we just are not at that stage right now. And we just want to obstruct and like, what are you doing? What's that? Like, wow, like, I can't believe you got a dog and didn't tell me. Like, that's that phrase. Like, when people are like, I can't believe you did X, Y, and Z and didn't tell me. I hate when people tell me that. Oh, I didn't know you did that and you didn't tell me. Like, sorry, was I ever entitled to tell you? Didn't think so. I can tell whoever I want to tell about this new venture that I'm doing. Like, what do you mean didn't tell me? Girl, I'm just glad you found out somehow, because it's not me. So just things like that, where people just feel like just because they're a friend, they can have access to so much of you. And I think pick your tribe. Far and few people can know more about you, and like, you obviously gain that trust. But when you're in like a shallow, like, oh yeah, we text every now and then kind of thing, when you text people occasionally, like, please just stop saying, oh yeah, I can't believe you did this and didn't tell me. I hate when people say that to me. It's like, I made a decision on my own. Like, I can't make a decision on my own and not tell you. Like, that's how our friendship is now. So yeah, I think just taking that into account is massive, and just honestly, just living your life for you, because the more you tell people, the more you're going to be swayed. The more people you let into your life, the more expectations you're going to have to uphold. So I highly recommend just living a private, low-key, slide under the radar life. At my next job, I really want to just slide under the radar. Like, I was the drama queen for a hot bit at my old restaurant job, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't want that anymore. I just want to fly under the radar, do a good job, and like go home. Like I really don't want to have any drama or any just gossip and all that kind of stuff. I just really don't want to entertain it anymore. And I think that all goes back into having privacy, because the more private you are, the less people are inclined, I feel like, to like start something with you, because they have less of you. And it's okay if people start rumors about you or whatever, because you know it's not true. So just stay true to like what you want to do, because for me, privacy is something that's changed my friendship dynamics a lot. It's helped me regain lost connective time. It's helped me just retouch up on values. Like I value quality time. I value honest, real conversations, and that can't happen unless that can't happen if my privacy was breached, because then my friends would already know about everything that's going on. So yeah, that's kind of like a quick TED talk of like why you should start living life for you and being private, and just not really, I just really don't care as much. So yeah, that's kind of the tea. I just don't really care what people think of me anymore. I don't owe anyone anything, and I just love my private life. So yeah, that's kind of it. So I just hope that this helped someone. Like if you're looking to break out of a friend group that you don't feel like you feel seen in, or if you're looking for new friends, or if you're looking for new values, or if you're looking to like rebuild your life, I definitely recommend being private with it. And just knowledge is power. And the more knowledge you have about your life and your things, I think the better it is for everyone. So yeah, that's my little cozy little snippet about being private and living life. But yes, I appreciate you so much, and I will see you guys in the next episode about just whatever I want to talk about. So yes, enjoy the rest of your day or night or whenever you're listening or watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.